Hey guys, we had our lesson 2.4 on U.S. Traditional Multiplication Part 1. We know many different ways to multiply. One of the first is the lattice. So lattice, we have our box, and we split it up when we have the numbers. So let's say our problem is, we're going to do 56 times 7 on all of these just so we can see the different way. So if I have my lattice, I split it into 2, and I write my 56 and my 7. Now I have to split them down diagonally too. So I'm changing my color for my multiplication. 6 times 7 is 42. My 2 goes in the bottom box, my 4 in the top. Now 7 times 5 is 35. My 5 goes here, my 3 goes at the top. Then I do the adding. 2, 5 plus 4 is 9, and 3. My answer is 392. The next method we know is partial product. Again, if I have 56 times 7. First, I need to write the partial products. So I have 7 times 6, and then I need to write 50 because the expanded form is 50 plus 6. So I've already used my 6, now I need to do the 50. So 57 times 50. 7 times 6 again is 42. 7 times 50 equals 350. I need to add them together. I'm going to draw an arrow. My answer is 293. 392. So for partial products, remember, you split it into the expanded form. I just underlined the expanded form, and then multiply. The aerial model. Now, this is sort of new to me. So again, my problem is going to be 56 times 7. For the area model, again, I'm going to draw a box like I did with the lattice. And I'm going to write the expanded form. So again, my expanded form is 50 plus 6 times 7. So up here, I'm going to have 50. Draw a line for the other area. 6 times 7. 50 plus 6 again is 56. 7 times 5 is 35. And I bring down that 0 for 350. 7 times 6 is 42. And the whole thing combined is 392. You were taught the way that I was taught how to multiply today. So again, for example, now Mr. Bohr is going to write it in black, and then we're going to use the different colors to go through it. 56 times 7. In my red pen, I'm going to multiply the ones first. So that's why it is important to know your place value. Always multiply the ones first. Circle them in red. 6 times 7 is 42. That means 4 tens and 2 ones. I can write my 2 below for my ones, and then my 4 tens have to go above the 5. Now I multiply my tens. I circled them in orange. 7 times 5 equals 35 tens. So I have 35. Now I need to add the 4 from above the 5, which gives me 39 tens. Or 9 tens and 3 hundreds. Did we get the same answer for all of our problems? We did. Now, you're going to be practicing the U.S. traditional model. It's going to be good for you to also check your work with a model you're comfortable with. Here is your HomeLink, U.S. traditional multiplication. Family note. Today, your child began learning a multiplication strategy called U.S. traditional multiplication. This strategy may be familiar to you as the multiplication strategy that many adults learned when they were in school. Your child will be learning to use U.S. traditional multiplication with larger and larger numbers over the next week or two. U.S. traditional multiplication is often challenging for students to learn. Do not expect your child to use it easily right away. There will be plenty of opportunities for practice throughout the school year. As your child uses U.S. traditional multiplication to solve the problems below, encourage him or her to check the answer by solving the problems in another way or use an estimate. So remember, lattice, partial product, the area model to check your work, or use an estimate. Let's take a look at our example. So the directions say, solve each problem using U.S. traditional multiplication. Show your work. Just like we did in our practice problem, it says, multiply the ones. That equals 24. My 4 ones go here, and then my 2 tens go above the 10 column. Then I have to multiply my tens. 7 times 8 is 56 tens, plus 2 is 58 tens, or 8 tens and 5 100s. All right, let's do one together now. Our first problem says 56 times 6. First step, multiply my ones. 6 times 6 is 36. I have 6 ones with 3 tens. My 3 goes above my 5. 6 times 5 is 30. 30 plus 3 is 33 tens, or 3 tens and 3 100s. Let's check our work by using the lattice. So I make my box, split it in half, 56 times 6. 6 times 6 we said was 36. 6 times 5 is 30. 6, 3, 3. Do those answers match? They do. Try the next one on your own.